Let's monitor our students' progress on an exam. An exam has been created and published. By clicking on Exams on the Classes tab, you will see our exam is listed, the slider for Show is turned on, and because the students are ready to begin the exam, you can move the Auto Accept slider to On and adjust the time if necessary. When students log in and begin the exam, this is what their screen will look like. The boxes at the top represent the problems on the exam. When a student answers the question, they receive a blue check mark inside each square. The blue check mark does not indicate that the problem is correct or incorrect. It simply indicates that it has been answered. Once all questions have been answered, the student will choose Hand in Exam at the top. If you are logged in and the students are working on the exam, when you click on the exam name, you are able to see the status of each student. If the status says In Progress, the students are still working on the exam. To the right, you can see the exam ratio and the percentage. If you click on the student's name, you get a more specific view of each problem. Any skill that has a red hexagon indicates the problem is incorrect. Green indicates that it's correct. A gray one with an I indicates that it has been viewed and not answered. And a gray hexagon indicates that it has not been viewed. If the status of a student says Turned In, when you click on the student's name, you can see that every problem has been answered. You may also see Not Started. This would indicate that the student has not yet begun the exam. Maybe they are absent from school or they are taking the exam on paper. The last status you will see is Paused. This indicates that a student closed the Get More Math program and did not hand in their exam. When you click on one of the paused students' names, you can see this student actually did complete the exam. So you have the ability to turn the exam in for the student. By clicking on the other paused student, we can see they have not completed the exam. Perhaps they need more time. When the student returns to school, they are able to complete their exam. From the exam's main menu, there is a slider option at the top that is defaulted to On to prevent exam problems from being locked. When the student returns to finish the exam, you will notice they have access to all problems they answered or viewed. If the teacher wants those problems to be secured, they can simply toggle that slider to Off. And now those problems will have locks on them, preventing the student from going back. The student can choose Request Unlock, and a notification is sent to the teacher to either allow or deny that. If they deny it, those problems will remain locked. If they allow it, it acts as if the slider is turned on, giving the students the ability to go back to any problem and change their answer or complete it. Let me point out the Stop Exam button at the top. This will stop the exam for all students, whether they finished the exam or haven't even started it. By pressing that, it will change the status for every student to Turned In. Once an exam has been turned in, now it's time to grade that exam.